Hello, y'all. I just wanted to make this video about a lot of black kids, black boys and girls, and some adults are missing, and it's you gotta be prudent about that. Gotta be cautious when you don't be don't be trusting all these people that's your kids. Don't let your kids be walking the street by themselves. Have them grow with a adult or something, because they snatching these boys and black boys and girls and some young adults too off these streets. And there's somebody that was in. It was a 14-year-old boy was found in Louisiana in a lake somewhere, and his organs was missing. So it's a black market off these for organs, especially black people's organs, young adults, girls and boys. Um, because once, I mean, you can't don't let your kids go. Tell them you gotta train your kids. Don't be letting them go to these strange cars. Somebody they can put something in your food, put something in their food, anything. I mean, anything to get them close to the car. They taking these kids somehow. They taking them off these streets. It's like so many girls missing. Be thousands of girls. I think it's be like 30 some thousand girls be missing. Young girls be missing every year, and that's too many. One is too much. But you can't let these people um, go. Don't let them go. To tell them that don't accept nothing from those strangers. Don't go to those strangers' cars. Don't if they ask for directions. If they call you on the streets and say, "Could you tell me where this is at?" That's how I believe a lot of these people getting snatched off these streets. Though they approaching these cars and asking for directions. You got to be careful about that. Though I don't ever go to no even if they ask directions, I don't even go near the car. I probably stay at least I say at least 10 feet away. That's a good maybe 15 feet away. That's a good distance to keep yourself safe though. Um, but no, yeah, and then and I believe some of these people are forced to work as what you call that. They forced to work and like a prostitute type situation though, especially the girls though, and some of them be from overseas and stuff. They shipping them. They be probably illegals or something, and they be forced to work in just like slave conditions. And you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, that's the black market for black folks, Oregon, especially the young people, because don't nobody. I mean, you can't ain't really once you get up in the 40s and 50s. Once you get so, hey, your body is not going. Because if you die of natural causes, what good is your organs gonna do for somebody else? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you die for like if you 90 years old, you died. I mean, that's what's good. That's gonna be for somebody else. I mean, they could very well could still use it, but I wouldn't want nobody's. I wouldn't want no organs that's like from somebody in the 90s and 80s and stuff like that. But but you gotta be careful who you have your kids. Don't be accepting nothing from no strangers though. And I know because even if they ask you for some change, do not give them no change or nothing. I mean, I like good Samaritans. Sometimes you have to be prudent about certain things though. and it's not getting no safer off on these streets. So I say take care of yourself though, because I be seeing people's I see I see a lot of kids roaming around the streets by themselves, maybe 7, 8 years old. They be walking down the street playing and stuff. You can't let your kids be unattended like that. That's who they be targeting, though. You think these people is not can- canvassing the neighborhood and watching, seeing what's going on? You see people staying in their cars. They watching for somebody. These are people is not they are not, some of these people are not in no relatives or no friends' house. They probably don't even stay in yet they stay in the car on the streets. And they never get out. You think they just standing there for what? For what? No, they don't even live on the street. And they could be, out of towners, but I don't ever see them. I don't think most of them people do not be out of town. They ain't not visiting nobody though, but they be watching somebody around here. So you got to be careful that people be in cars and stuff. And so I would say you got to be careful who don't let your kids walk around, playing around with un- unattended, and stop letting them go on these where people, a lot of times when you go to these schoolyards, you see a lot of kids playing by themselves. Don't be no adults around nowhere. I mean, you gotta watch your kids though. You can't just let them play around and stuff, but play around by themselves. You gotta supervise your kids though. But like I said, you gotta when you they taking these young black kids and young adults, men, boys, girls, and teenagers off these streets, and they killing them. They are not waiting for them. It's like I said, they were saying that the organs of young adults, especially black people, their organs be a lot more. It's a lot more better for other races and stuff, because our genes are more the most superior than any other races of people out there, because we the first people that been on this earth. So, and white folks, they are not the first people on this earth, because if they was the first people on this earth, then how come they can't produce black people? So they couldn't have been the first people on the earth. They got Jesus, white Jesus, all in the churches and stuff like that. Jesus was not white. Jesus was a black man. I mean, I don't believe Jesus was no white man though. But like I said, this video is about keeping yourself safe from harm. And if you find yourself in a certain situation where your life is in jeopardy, you make sure I'm not saying be a good Samaritan in all cases, but sometimes you have to use your common sense. You just have to pick up the phone, and if you see something suspicious, just call 911. I know sometimes that's not possible. Some people don't have phones, their cell phones and stuff. Because I'm cautious around where I'm at and stuff. I'm always looking behind me, and I don't approach no cars with no cars, even if they ask for directions. I don't approach no cars. I stay a safe distance away. Do not go to like I said, do not go to the windows of nobody's else, strange people's cars, unless you know the person personally. But but and another thing, I don't have no organ donor sticker on my ID, and No, because it's too much racism going around here, and anyway, the people that need the organ transplants, there's racism in every facet, every everywhere in the world. So every department, everywhere. So I mean, wouldn't racism be up when you get your organ transplant? And they getting all they trying to save instead of saving they'd rather save a white person than to save a black person. But yet the white people get our organs and put inside their bodies, but they killing us. They actually killing us for them though. They ain't waiting for us to die to get the organs though. I mean, get your organs. But like I said, I don't put no donor organ sticker on my. I'm not gonna, cause there's too much racism going around. I'm not putting no those donor organ stickers on my state ID. I never had one of those because they actually. Anyway, you gonna die anyway. But why would I put myself through that stuff though? Because there's racism in that too. So. So that's another thing. That's another thing that'll keep you safe, though. Do not put no. Put your organs. If you want your organs to be transplanted, make sure you put it in your will or something, or something. But instead of, don't put it on your driver's license. Don't put the sticker on your driver's license on your state ID. Cause it's a benefit. It's a $1 billion industry getting your organs. I think organs are worth a lot of money, thousands of dollars. So people getting rich off of that. They killing people that came from that was in hurricane. No, I know it was in Hurricane Katrina or something. I think it was Hurricane Katrina, I believe. No, I think it was wasn't it Haiti? I believe they was I think it was somewhere in, it's an earthquake or something, but I think they had a earthquake in Haiti. They was killing folks in Haiti. They was outright killing them kids up in there, up in Haiti, and so. And you got to be careful who you associate with. And I'm sorry, but I'm a little bit nervous. I don't do too many videos though. But so I'm just letting y'all know that stay safe out here. Keep your kids off. Keep your kids off these they gonna do what they want do what they want to do anyway. They ain't gonna listen to me anyway. But yeah, do not. Another thing, do not let don't get no food from no strangers neither. That they could be putting something in that food though. You never know. Don't be giving your kids to no food from these strange people. I mean, you don't know them people. You don't know what the heck they putting in your food. I mean, and people they trust to. They don't put your trust in these on strangers though. I mean, so this video was really about a lot of missing black boys and girls and young adults, black young adults. And like I said, it's a black market with your organ transplants and the organs in your body. They ain't wait, like I said, they ain't waiting for you to die though. They outright killing these people. That don't make no sense though. And why would somebody even take somebody if and they were saying that the little boy drowned in I think it was in Louisiana, and but they said they had proof that he was beaten to death too. That he was beaten. He had a lot of bruises and stuff on him, and he was only 14 years old, and he was black though, and his organs was missing. I mean, even David Rockefeller, I believe he had like he just passed away. He was like 101. He was a billionaire, and they said he had like 4 different black people's hearts in his chest. Though one was a, a pacemaker, and the other ones he not 4 different, not 4 at the same time, but I'm sure they replaced so many hearts in him though. But he had a pacemaker. But you got to have a living heart inside you for that pacemaker to work anyway though. But he had a lot of heart transplants. Guess what? This man, he probably was on first on the list for him to be a billionaire. He probably paid like $1 million for that darn heart, for those hearts that he had. He got transplanted in him. So he had the money, and these people, they would kill you for it too. I mean, they would kill you. Think them folks will not kill you for that $1 million you paying for it? And these people from these hospitals, these mortuaries, they got a stake in that though. You think they ain't playing? You think they ain't in part in that shit too? That scares me, but I don't like to cuss though. You think them people is not part of it? Like I said, the hospital, the mortuaries, the funeral homes, and sometimes maybe the paramedics or the police departments. Who else? The medical examiners, all them people got a stake in this. They can pay the hospitals. They can pay for that. You think they get them because they said it's worth like tens of thousands of dollars for even one organ. I mean, so $50,000 for one organ. I mean, that's a lot of money. And the human body is dead. It's worth a lot of money too. So they take everything from you. These people are just. These people are sick. I can't do no shit like that. Just do no stuff like that though. I mean, and it don't seem like the people in Washington, they ain't trying to fight. It's still happening. They don't seem to be doing nothing about it anyway. So it tells me that they had something to do with it. Ain't nobody talking about this. But it's up to us to stay safe and start sharing our knowledge and stuff. Do not, like I said, do not put your organ donation stickers on those IDs and those driver's license. That's what like I said, I don't even have mine I don't have no organ stickers on my state ID or driver's license. But another thing, what should I talk about? I will say, so that's pretty much it though, but this was more like it's a safety type video though. Do not, if you see something suspicious, just take because this many people have those cell phones, make you take a picture of something, because even if you see these, you take a photo or a picture of when you see something suspicious, especially when it involves cars and kids though. When people start these, when you see somebody, a kid go to a car and you see an adult trying to lure them to a car, you make sure you try to take a photo of that person and that car that they driving in. That's another thing. Because I say 99% of people that have cell phones, they should be able to do this though. And that'll help a lot too. And these people, they abducting these people, so they luring them somehow. They getting them, they either get them from behind, or they put something over there. They probably put ether or something on their face so they can pass out, or they can knock them out with something though. But somehow I believe most of the time they lure them to a car or something. Or, yeah, they lure them to a car. That's another thing. Yeah, that could be that. I believe that's what's happening. How these people disappearing, and it could be some immigrants going. It could be some slavery and stuff. Immigrants, prostitution and stuff. They forcing these people cause going somewhere. I mean, why aren't these people being found though? I mean, they never been found again. When you see these people, they missing and you never find them again. I mean, where are they going? I mean, somewhere somebody got to know something though. But either that, somebody just deliberately killing these people, or they could be sending them overseas to work on who know whorehouses or slaves or doing something against their will. So and so that's what. So y'all keep safe and do not, like I said, kind of use your common sense though. But sometimes you gotta start teaching people stuff though, or they got to start using common sense. But sometimes when stuff happens, you don't always think though. But the stuff what you people telling you, it can save your life if you don't know it already though. So that's why it's always good to kind of listen to it. If it makes sense to you, then you go with it. Then don't just ignore it, because that stuff can save your life though. So like I said, take pictures when you see something suspicious. Cause I always carry me a camera phone on me. I always carry phone on me where I can take a picture or something, or even a camera. You can have a camera on you. That'll be good though. But yeah, yeah. It's some people missing around my neighborhood, and I don't look at a lot of news though. But so this, just take heed, especially like I said. Make sure you make take photos and stuff when you see something suspicious, especially when something that's about abduction or something, or something don't seem right, suspicious or something. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. See you. Bye bye.